Good evening, folks. This is Lincoln Kenobi, and today we have another network news going on, and this is due to Disney's nonsense. So the title is "Families Continue to Fume as Dress-Wearing Dudes at Disney World and Disneyland Do Little Girls' Hairs and Makeup." Now, this has been happening for quite some time right now. That you got guys dressing up as women in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boop boutique, and they're taking the girls inside, showing them what dresses to wear, what they want to wear, and the makeups and everything. And it just pisses me off seeing this. I mean, Disney is really involved with all this nonsense. That's why I will never, ever go to Disney. I will never go to Disney. I will never let any of my nephews or nieces try to go to Disney parks. Never. But let's get on this article. We live in an interesting time. It took me quite a few attempts at figuring out how to say what is clearly something worth being said in the title of this article, but saying it in a way that is auditable by today's gatekeepers. Nevertheless, whether or not it is easy or articulate what is going on at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, we have to tell the truth. The best way I know to do that is by showcasing someone who, again, looks like a male presenting an individual with a traditional male name dressed in the way one might expect a female according to the standards of the past century. And they're doing hair and makeup for little girls. Whether or not the story in your eyes is up to you. You may say, well, that's totally normal. Or why would anyone be upset by this? Others might feel very differently. And that's what seems to be happening as a guest of Disney Parks recently. Guests of Disney Parks reached out to us here at that park place and sent some photos along with their very unhappy reaction. According to the reader, whose young niece was giving a makeover by a male presenting cast member in a dress. I'm glad I was wandering the park with my son when this happened, but my niece did get her hair done by a man named Hector, wearing a dress at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. I have pictures to prove it. We also have another picture of a male cast member in Alice in Wonderland costume. We followed up by asking whether or not we could share these images in the article, acknowledging that we would hide the face of the child for obvious reasons. For our reader replied, "Yes, you have my full permission. I'm pretty sick and tired to see what is happening to the parks and the people who work there. The first thing I should have heard from my niece should have been, 'Uncle, look at my hair and makeup,' not 'Uncle removed. A guy in a dress did my hair and makeup.' But that's exactly what happened. Pretty stupid thing to have burned into your memory." This is not the first time that this sort of thing has made headlines. Disney has previously been criticized for this sort of hiring practice, and we have to admit that there are a not insignificant number of families and belief systems are likely offended by biological men in dressing and doing little girls' hair and makeup. That's especially true when the cost is high. Plus, there seems to be no way to know if this will happen to any given family. One might easily imagine that some Christian families and Muslim families, some Jewish families, and many families of conservative or mainstream worldviews would find this objectionable. So here is a video of a guy dressed as a woman in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Let's take a look really quick.
My name's Nick. I want to carry Godmother's apprentices. I'm here to shop you around and make all your selections for the day.
See, look, this is a guy. A guy dressed up as a woman, dude. That's insane, dude. It's not the grounds of immutable differences or denigrating any person that families might object, but rather about behaviors and patterns that some view as inappropriate around children. The rightness of wrong or wrongness of those thought is up to the reader to decide. That said, the economic consequences of this are indisputable. Disney seems to be in a very serious downturn for park attendance, and it is seen by some as the key problem for their stock suffering an approximate 60% decline in the value over the last 3 years from its high. Yeah, I'm not going to play this video because it's probably going to copyright me and all that nonsense. Cultural differences are something to pay attention to when reporting on these sorts of stories. A man in a kilt likely wouldn't cause a problem, but a man in a dress likely creates even more economic damage to Disneyland and Walt Disney and Disney World. See, this is insane, dude. This is insane, dude. I don't know how and why Disney would do this. But you know what, dude? That's why I would never take my kid. I would never have my nephews and nieces go to this place. Never. That's going to be it for the article, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you like the video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts about this is. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. Alright, you guys. You guys have a good night. Bye for now.